With us now, Larry Levine, founder and director of Wall Street Prison Consultants, U.S. District Court-appointed sentence mitigation expert. Good to see you, as always. Look, it's an impressive list of grievances. Are we surprised?
No, I mean, the rich, the famous, whoever, they expect the staff to cater to them. And when they get into a prison, they find out that they're a no one. And your list is a little short. It's 900 grievances, not 400, and it started back when she was a pre-trial or pre-sentence detainee at the detention center in New York. And she keeps like a little journal. I talked to some people in the prison just before this broadcast, some inmates that filled me in, and she's generally writing a grievance every day, and she's following up on those grievances with a new grievance. So it's a never-ending line of complaints, and that's where I guess they think that she's a Karen, because she's complaining about staff on the grievances, but the inmates, she fronts the inmates off. So she's kind of ratting people out. And in a prison, there's two things that people hate: someone that's a rat and someone that's a child molester. And this lady can't hide because everyone knows what she's there for.
Yeah. Look, as we understand it, it's 400 about the current prison, and then you've got the ones from the previous prison.
Carryover.
Yeah, same rate, one a day. This is my question, okay? What's her game here? You know, this is a woman who is a master at manipulating the system and manipulating young girls and everything else, going through everything. What's the game? Is it to get a lighter sentence, or is it to get moved?
Okay, these are what's called administrative remedies. This goes through the Bureau of Prisons grievance process. She's filing what's called a BP-9. It goes to the institution. It's then appealed up to a BP-10 to the Federal Bureau of Prisons regional office. Then it goes to an 11. It goes to Washington, to the central office. At that point, she can actually file a habeas corpus lawsuit in the federal prison that has jurisdiction, the federal court that has jurisdiction over the prison. But this has nothing to do with her sentence. She's more or less complaining about the conditions of her confinement. It's completely different. She doesn't really have an end game here other than complaining. And she's got other issues, because from what I've been told, the inmates don't like her. She doesn't shower. Maybe once every 4 days, she wipes herself down with those, I don't know, like big diaper pads or something. The other inmates make her leave her shoes outside because they stink. And it reached the point that over the holidays, the inmates, they created like a song for her, like, Ghislaine, Ghislaine, don't be a bitch. Everybody knows you're a whining snitch. And when people come up with something like this...
Larry, we've had a lot of things happen on the show. I've yet to hear anybody sing a prison jingle. So that's a new one.
It was a new one.
Larry, I got to get you on this real quick. Tallahassee amenities, it's a whole list. This is like camp fed. Everything's great. Is there any way to pressure her to actually be a snitch on all the people who she was providing girls for and all of Epstein's black book and everything else?
Well, they could threaten to give her more time. Remember, she's not at a camp, okay? She's at a place where there's two fences, there's a roving patrol of cops with machine guns waiting to light people up if they try to go over the fence. But she's living in dormitory living. People with 20 years and less are there. Now, they could, for whatever reason, boost her up in custody, stick her in a medium security prison where she's there with bank robbers and killers, major drug dealers, and they could lock her in a cell 23 hours
I
a
gotta
day.
run. Yeah, I gotta run. But yeah, imagine the list of complaints with that. Larry, thank you. I gotta run. Sure. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.